we'll focus on real-life histories of the Assassin's Creed franchise. And to kick the theme off today, we'll be diving into the real-life history of the Assassin Order that the franchise Assassin's Creed is based off of. We will be looking at the historical landscape that backdropped the time and reason the Assassin Order came into be between the 11th and 13th centuries, their rise into infamy, and ultimately their fall. So without further ado, let's get right into it. The Assassin Order that we know of in the Assassin's Creed game series is based off a real-life group that existed in the Middle Ages in and around Persia and Syria. Now, they weren't exactly jumping off buildings into hay bales, but the real assassins did some pretty insane stuff. The Assassins were a group that were notorious throughout the region for their skills in targeted killing and infiltrating the ranks of their enemies through means of long-term commitment to a target and a willingness to die for the kill. Sometimes these assassinations would take even years to complete, with the assassin having to infiltrate the inner circle of a high-ranking politician or religious leader to get close to them. The Assassins, or Hashashins, as their enemies called them, were actually a Shia Islamic sect known as Nizari Ismaili, founded by an Ismaili missionary, Hassani Saba. He led the movement of the Nizari Ismaili that in 1090 AD took Alamut Castle in Persia and gave rise to the Order of Assassins. An interesting side note about the first assassin castle Alamut, the legend goes that it was built in 865 by King Wa Sudan ibn Marzuban, whose eagle flew and perched itself on the rock where the castle was later built. The king saw this as an omen and called the castle Alu Amut, or the Eagle's Teachings, which is a fun little tidbit as it is the eagle that is of major significance to the Order of the Assassins in the Assassin's Creed video games. Contrary to what you might have already heard about the real-life assassins, they most likely did not smoke hash. The Assassin Order were also known as the Hashashins by their enemies, which to many stories have been told throughout the years about their use of hash that was further perpetuated by European crusaders who arrived in the region during the 12th century. It was claimed that the assassins committed their killings under the influence of these drugs. However, it is likely that this narrative is nothing more than fiction, as there is actually no record from Islamic sources, including their enemies, of any drug use at all. It's especially likely to be fiction due to Hassan's strict interpretation of the Quran against intoxicants. The assassins spread themselves over many mountain fortresses in Persia and Syria, including the video game's famed Masyaf castle, to work in the shadows and fight against the Seljuk Turks, a Sunni Muslim sect who controlled Persia at the time. Based on the assassin numbers and skill, the Nizari Ismaili could not fight against their enemies in the open field. This is why they developed their tactics of working in the shadows, spying, studying their targets, infiltrating their court, and waiting for the opportune moments to strike. This would not only throw their enemies into a state of disarray, but also cause fear and paranoia to others, to the point where many viziers and sultans started wearing chainmail underneath their clothes just in case they were attacked. Now, to understand the background that laid the groundwork for the assassins to exist and their bloody rivalry with the Seljuk, we must have an understanding of the history of Islam. There are two main sections of Islam that exist, the Sunni and the Shia. Now, there are about 1.8 billion Muslims in the world today, and approximately 10 to 13% of them are Shia Muslims, while the remainder are Sunni Muslims and sects of that faith. The main basic difference between the two started from when the Prophet Muhammad died suddenly in 632 AD without choosing a successor. The majority of his followers believed the rightful successor was his father-in-law, a man named Abu Bakr, while another small section believed the successor should be Ali ibn Abi Talib, who was the Prophet Muhammad's cousin and son-in-law. The reality was that it was Abu Bakr chosen as the heir and first Muslim caliph. It is this sect of Muslims who see Abu Bakr as the Prophet's rightful successor that are known as the Sunni. While even though Ali became the fourth Muslim caliph in 656, it is the Shia Muslims who view Ali as the rightful first successor to the Prophet. And while over many years of bloodshed, killings, including that of Ali in 661 AD, and religious growth, the political and cultural separation between the Sunni and Shia grew. Now here's where it gets even more complicated. The Assassins are an even smaller sect of Shia Islam that developed over history and political disagreements. Like the separation between the Shia and the Sunni Muslims due to the successor disputes, something very similar happened again in the Shia sect of Islam. In the late 9th century, the line of Imam in succession to the Prophet Muhammad was disputed once again. The Twelvers, the largest branch of Shia Islam, believed it to be a man named Musa al-Kadhim, while the Islami believed it to be his older brother Ishmael. By the early 10th century, the Ismaili were a recognized sect of the Islamic faith, and in 1067, a 17-year-old Hassani Saba, founder of the Assassins, converted and swore allegiance to the Fatimid Caliph, the Ismaili Islam Caliphate that spanned over much of northern African coast at the time. Over years of travel, study, and converting followers to Ismailism, Hassan became more and more committed to his faith. But guess what happened next? Yes, another succession dispute as to who would be the next Ismaili Imam. Hassan supported the current Ismaili Imam Caliph's son Nizar for this position, and eventually this succession dispute created another smaller sect of Islam known as the Nizari Ismaili. It is this sect that Hassani Saba grew and founded in Persia when he began to organize his followers against the hated Seljuks and spread them throughout the mountain fortresses including Alamut and Masyaf in Persia and Syria. It is this sect of Nizari Ismaili that became known as the Assassins. The Assassins' first notable kill came in 1092 AD when an assassin disguised himself as a Sufi mystic and stabbed and killed a vizier named Nizam al-Mulk of the Seljuk Sultanate. In the years that followed, the Assassins killed many members of the Seljuk, from viziers, governors, clerics, and even military generals. Hassan continued to expand his reach further into the Middle East, spreading his sect of Islam and eventually even cutting ties with the Islami sect back in Cairo. In 1124, Hassani Saba died, but the Nizari continued on after him, with successors taking the sect in varying directions in the decades that followed. In the late 12th century, the leader of the Syrian Nizari became a man named Rashid ad-Din as-Sinan, who was based in the fortress of Masyaf. It is Rashid who the character Al-Mualim from the first Assassin's Creed video game is based off of. Rashid brought the Assassins into conflict with Salah ad-Din, the first Sultan of Egypt and Syria, and a main figure during the Crusades. The Assassins attempted to kill Salah ad-Din several times, but to no avail. However, these attempts led Salah ad-Din to lay siege to the Assassin stronghold of Masyaf. However, Salah ad-Din withdrew suddenly from the siege, to which there are several different stories as to why that happened, but all have kind of the same theme about them. One night, an assassin managed to slip by all of Salah ad-Din's guards and leave a poisoned dagger in a cake of some kind, or a poisoned cake, or simply a dagger in a note that was poisoned. There are multiple sources claiming different scenarios here, but all kind of around the same idea. But whatever happened spooked Salah ad-Din into making a deal with the Assassins, and he then withdrew from a siege on Masyaf Castle. During this time in the 12th century, European crusaders began arriving in the Middle East. The crusaders were not seen as main enemies to the Assassins. The Seljuk were. However, at times the crusaders were targets to the Assassins. In 1192 came Rashid ad-Din as-Sanin's most notable act when he ordered the assassination of Italian crusader Conrad of Montferrat, the uncrowned king of Jerusalem. In the city of Tyre, before his coronation, he walked down a narrow street when two men dressed as monks stabbed him to death. Rashid sent a letter to Leopold V, Duke of Austria, claiming responsibility for the assassination order, which at the time King Richard I of England was being accused of. Rashid died not long after, in 1193, and the assassin order once again continued on. However, things changed in the early 13th century. The landscape of the Middle East dramatically shifted when the Mongol invasion of Persia occurred. This conquest began in 1219, and by 1237 AD, all of Persia was under Mongolian control, besides the mountain fortresses of the Assassins, who had pledged their allegiance to the Mongols at the time, most likely to avoid total and utter destruction. However, that was soon to follow irregardless. In the 1250s, Genghis Khan's grandson Möngke Khan was on a mission to conquer Baghdad, the seat of the Caliphate of Islam. During this time, the assassins began to grow fearful of the Mongols' renewed interest in the region, so an assassination order was made on Möngke Khan. However, this attempt was very unsuccessful when the assassins were to look as though they were going to offer submission to him, then stab him when they were given the chance. The Mongols turned the assassins away and had now revealed themselves. The assassins had, for the most part, slipped under the radar of the Mongols' interest and had enjoyed a period of freedom after the Mongols' invasion. But after an unsuccessful assassination attempt of Möngke Khan, he was determined to wipe out the assassin threat once and for all. The main assassin stronghold of Alamut in Persia was captured by the Mongols in 1256, which housed the leader of the assassins at the time. One by one, assassin strongholds either fell or surrendered. The final stronghold that the assassins held that was eventually surrendered in 1260 was the famed castle of Masyaf. The greatest loss from history, however, is the library of the assassins, which was destroyed by the Mongols. This has removed all sources of the Nizari's history from their own perspective, which is why the majority of what has been written about them comes down to stories written by their enemies and myths perpetuated by the European crusaders and chroniclers. What the assassins achieved in almost 170 years of their history cannot be understated, however. They became a state sect of Islam that survived all that time in a land determined to destroy him, surrounded by their enemies, and it was only their reputation and notoriety that led to their mistrust and downfall at the hands of the Mongols and not their true enemies, the Seljuk. The history of the real assassin order is a bloody one, with ever-changing religious landscapes impacting the work they did throughout the Middle East during the 11th to 13th centuries. This group was responsible for striking fear into the hearts and minds of their enemies and turned the stories of them into legends that were told and retold even today. Though little is known about the group from their own perspective, their mysticism carried their name on in the history books of their enemies and observers.
We come to this place, as we have for hundreds of years, not in celebration, nor in grief, but in fortitude, as another student has proven worthy to honor our most sacred ritual. Who among us has not vanished into the darkness to conjure the demons inside? Who among us has not committed the act which forever binds us as brothers? We believe that only those who conquer themselves will see the light of day. Altair, it is time to join those who surround you now, and understand that you are a worthy instrument for the higher cause. Understand that whatever decisions are made below cannot be taken back. This final act of loyalty will transform you into the inner circle. Descend alone, Altair, and rise, our brother. lies our brother.
You have done well, Altair. Yet agility and strength alone cannot earn you the coveted title of Hashashin. Preserving the foundations of our lineage requires more than what the body can offer. It requires a demonstration of the mind's will, a sacrifice. A willing act of faith is all that is required to take the final step. Reach out, Altair, and claim destiny with your own hands. Now, join your brethren and leave your mark as others have done for hundreds of years. Go now, Altair, and experience what your name truly means.
This one did not die.
An excellent kill. Fortune favors your blade.
Not fortune, skill. Watch a while longer and you might learn something.
Indeed. He'll teach you how to disregard everything the Masters taught us.
And how would you have done it?
I would not have drawn attention to us. I would not have taken the life of an innocent. What I would have done is follow the creed.
Nothing is true. Everything is permitted. Understand these words. It matters not how we complete our task, only that it's done.
But this is not the way of...
My way is better.
I will scout ahead. Try not to dishonor us further.
What is our mission? My brother would say nothing to me. Only that I should be honored to have been invited.
The Master believes the Templars have found something beneath the Temple Mount.
Treasure?
I do not know. All that matters is the Master considers it important. Else he would not have asked me to retrieve it.
There. That must be the Ark.
The Ark of the Covenant?
Don't be silly. There's no such thing. It's just a story.
Then what is it?
Quiet! Someone's coming.
I want us through this gate before sunrise. The sooner we possess it, the sooner we can turn our attention to those jackals at Masyaf.
Robert de Sable. His life is mine.
No. We were asked to retrieve the treasure and deal with Robert only if necessary.
He stands between us and it. I'd say it's necessary.
Discretion, Altair!
You mean cowardice. That man is our greatest enemy, and here we have a chance to be rid of him.
You have already broken 2 tenets of our creed. Now you would break the 3rd. Do not compromise the Brotherhood.
I am your superior, in both title and ability. You should know better than to question me. Hold, Templars! You are not the only ones with business here.
Ah. Well, this explains my missing man. And what is it you want?
Blood.
No! Don't!
You know not the things in which you meddle, assassin. I spare you only that you may return to your master and deliver a message. The Holy Land is lost to him and his. He should flee now while he has the chance. Stay, and all of you will die.
Altair, you've returned.
Raouf.
It is good to see you unharmed. I trust your mission was a success.
Is the Master in his tower?
Yes, buried in his books as always. No doubt he expects you.
My thanks, brother.
Safety and peace, Altair.
On you as well.
Ah, he returns at last.
Abbas.
Where are the others? Did you ride ahead hoping to be the first one back? I know you are loath to share the glory. Silence is just another form of assent.
Have you nothing better to do?
I bring word from the Master. He waits for you in the library. Best hurry. No doubt you're eager to put your tongue to his boot.
Another word and I'll put my blade to your throat.
There'll be plenty of time for that later.
Altair,
Master.
come forward. Tell me of your mission. I trust you have recovered the Templar's treasure.
There was some trouble, Master. Robert de Sable was not alone.
When does our work ever go as expected? It's our ability to adapt that makes us who we are.
This time it was not enough.
What do you mean?
I have failed you.
The treasure?
Lost to us.
And Robert?
Escaped.
I send you, my best man, to complete a mission more important than any that has come before. And you return to me with nothing but apologies and excuses.
I did.
Do not speak! Not another word! This is not what I expected. We'll need to mount another force.
I swear to you I'll find him. I'll go in.
No! You'll do nothing. You've done enough. Where are Melik and Kadar?
Dead.
No! Not dead.
Melik?
I still live at least.
And your brother?
Gone. Because of you!
Robert threw me from the room. There was no way back. Nothing I could do.
Because you would not heed my warning! All of this could have been avoided! And my brother would still be alive! Your arrogance nearly cost us victory today.
Nearly?
I've what your favorite failed to find. Here. Take it. Though it seems I've returned with more than just their treasure.
Master, we are under attack. Robert de Sable lays siege to Masyaf's village.
So he seeks a battle. Very well. I'll not deny him. Go. Inform the others. The fortress must be prepared. As for you, Altair, our discussion will have to wait. You must make for the village. Destroy these invaders. Drive them from our home.
It will be done.
Altair, it's good you've come. We need your help.
What's happened?
Templars. They attacked the village. Most of our people were able to get away. Most, but not all.
What do you need me to do?
Distract the Templars. Keep them occupied while I rescue those still trapped inside.
As you wish.
Altair, come. Al-Mualim's not done with us yet.
Where are we going?
Up there. We've a surprise plan for our guests. Just do as I do. It should become clear soon enough.
Heretic! Return what you have stolen from me!
You've no claim to it, Robert. Take yourself from here before I'm forced to thin your ranks further.
You play a dangerous game!
I assure you, this is no game.
So be it! Bring forth the hostage! Your village lays in ruins, and your stores are hardly endless. How long before your fortress crumbles from within? How disciplined will your men remain when the wells run dry and their food is gone?
My men do not fear death, Robert. They welcome it, and the rewards it brings.
Good. Then they shall have it all around.
Follow me, and do so without hesitation.
Show this fool knight what it is to have no fear. Go to God!
Fall back, men! Fall back!
You did well to drive Robert from here. His force is broken. It shall be a long while before he troubles us again. Tell me, do you know why it is you are successful? You listened. Were it that you'd listened in Solomon's temple, Altair, all of this would have been avoided.
I did as I was asked.
No, you did as you pleased. Malik has told me of the arrogance you displayed, your disregard for our ways.
What are you doing?
There are rules. We are nothing if we do not abide by the Assassin's creed. 3 simple tenets, which you seem to forget. I will remind you. First and foremost, stay your blade.
From the flesh of an innocent. I know.
And stay your tongue, unless I give you leave to use it. If you are so familiar with this tenet, then why did you kill the old man inside the temple? He was innocent. He did not need to die. Your insolence knows no bounds. Make humble your heart, child, or I swear I'll tear it from you with my own hands. The second tenet is that which gives us strength. Hide in plain sight. Let the people mask you such that you become one with the crowd. Do you remember? Because as I hear it, you chose to expose yourself, drawing attention before you'd struck. The third and final tenet, the worst of all your betrayals. Never compromise the Brotherhood. Its meaning should be obvious. Your actions must never bring harm upon us, direct or indirect. Yet your selfish act beneath Jerusalem placed us all in danger. Worse still, you brought the enemy to our home. Every man we've lost today was lost because of you. I am sorry. Truly I am. But I cannot abide a traitor.
I am not a traitor.
Your actions indicate otherwise. And so you leave me no choice. Peace be upon you, Altair.
But I saw you stab me. Felt death's embrace.
You saw what I wanted you to see. And then you slept the sleep of the dead. Of the womb. That you might awake and be reborn.
To what end?
Do you remember, Altair, what it is the assassin fight for?
Peace. In all things.
Yes, in all things. it is not enough to end the violence one man commits upon another. It refers to peace within as well. You cannot have one without the other.
So it is said.
So it is! But you, my son, have not found inner peace. It manifests in ugly ways. You are arrogant and overconfident.
Were you not the one to say that nothing is true and everything is permitted?
You do not understand the true meaning of the phrase, my child. It does not grant you the freedom to do as you wish. It is a knowledge meant to guide your senses. It expects a wisdom you clearly lack.
Then what is to become of me?
I should kill you for the pain you've brought upon us. Malik thinks it only fair. Your life in exchange for his brother's. But this would be a waste of my time and your talents. You'll see you have been stripped of your possessions. Your rank as well. You are a novice. A child once more. As you were on the day you first joined our order. I am offering you a chance at redemption. You'll earn your way back into the Brotherhood.
I assume you've something planned.
First, you must prove to me you remember how to be an assassin.
So you'd have me take a life?
No. Not yet, at least. For now, you're to become a student once again.
There is no need for this.
Others tracked your targets for you, but no more. From today on, you will track them yourself.
If this is what you wish.
It is.
Then tell me what it is that I must do.
We have been betrayed. Someone was assisting Robert de Sable, one of our own. You must find him and bring him here for questioning.
What can you tell me of the traitor?
Ah, but that's just it. I've given you all I will. The rest?
Safety and peace, Altair.
You're in my way.
Yes, Al-Mualim has asked that I assist you. Remind you how it is we hunt our prey.
I know how it works.
Be that as it may, I have no desire to disobey.
Then be quick.
The Assassin have many tools at their disposal.
Yes, yes. We can eavesdrop, we can pickpocket, or we can use violence to intimidate.
Good, you remember.
So you'd have me walk amongst the others and learn what I can about the traitor?
Yes. Begin by going to the village market. That's where we first spotted the traitor.
You know who it is?
Perhaps.
Then give me a name and let's be done with it.
That's not the way it works. Now go. And remember, begin your search in the village market.
I know what I saw. Musun opened the gate. He let the Templars in.
Then you must tell Al-Mualim.
I can't. Masun did not act alone. Someone inside the fortress helped him.
What makes you say this?
He exchanges letters with someone inside. The basket weaver carries them for him.
That's no reason to stay silent.
Ah, but the weaver delivered him a letter just before the attack. I suspect it held the order to open the gate.
Then speak to the weaver. He can name Masun's accomplice.
He's disappeared. Hiding for fear of being dragged into this.
Probably inside one of his own baskets.
Please, just one. We lost everything in the attack and have no place to store our grain.
I can't right now. I'm busy.
Is this about the letter?
What letter?
The letter you received when I got here. Bad news?
I don't know what you're talking about. Listen, I'll see what I can do, but please, I need to be alone right now. Come back later.
As you wish.
Like Al-Mualim would see this dream destroyed. 2 days' attack was but the first. And more will follow unless you repent. Give up your wicked ways. Rise up against the madman of Masyaf. See through his lies. Enough! I yield! I yield!
Speak quickly then. I've no interest in your games. Why did you betray us? And who do you serve?
We served the Templars. You should too. Their cause is just.
We?
Jamal. He told me of their plans. Asked me to open the gate.
You betrayed us. We, who called you brother and kept you safe from harm.
I did what I believed was right. And if you must kill me for it, so be it. I am not afraid to die.
Your fate is not for me to decide. It's Al-Mualim who will judge.
I'm proud of what I did. My only regret is that they failed.
I offer you a chance to repent, to renounce the evil in your heart.
It is not evil in my heart, but truth. I will not repent.
Then you will die. You did well, Altair, and have earned the right to carry a blade once more.
What will become of the one who helped him?
It remains to be seen. Some do ill out of ignorance or fear. These men can be saved. Others suffer from corrupted wills, their minds poisoned and twisted. These men must be destroyed. Soon enough, we'll know what sort of man Jamal is.
I've passed your test then. What now?
Oh, my child. We've only just begun. I hold here a list. 9 names adorn it. 9 men who need to die. They are plague bringers, war makers. Their power and influence corrupts the land and ensures the Crusades continue. You will find them. Kill them. In doing so, you'll sow the seeds of peace, both for the region and for yourself. In this way, you might be redeemed.
9 lives in exchange for mine.
A most generous offer, I think. Have you any questions?
Only where I need begin.
Very well. Ride for Damas. Seek out the black market merchant named Tamir. Let him be the first to fall. Be sure to visit the city's assassin bureau when you arrive. I'll dispatch a bird to inform the Rafik of your arrival. Speak with him. You'll find he has much to offer.
If you believe it best.
I do. Besides, you cannot begin your mission without his consent.
What nonsense is this? I don't need his permission. It's a waste of time.
It's the price you pay for the mistakes you've made. You answer not only to me, but all the Brotherhood as well now.
So be it.
Take your equipment and go. Prove that you are not yet lost to us.
It is large and many men call him master, but he's not without enemies. He and King Richard do not see eye to eye.
It's true, they've never been close.
This works to my advantage. Richard's visit has upset him. Once the king has left, William will retreat into his fortress to brood. And if things change, I'll adapt.
Then I give you leave to go. End the life of Montferrat, that we may call this city free.
I'll return when the deed's been done.
So they've sent you, eh? An interesting choice, though not my place to judge. The Rafik has asked me to observe the souk that Tamir calls home. Here's what I have learned. There's a group of troublemakers who gather around its southeastern exit. They and the guards do not get along. Find a way to earn their friendship, and they'll surely be of service to you.
Altair, welcome, welcome!
I've done what you asked. Now give me the marker.
First things first. Tell me what you know.
Tamir rules over the Souk El Salah. He makes his fortune selling arms and armor and is supported by many in this endeavor. Blacksmiths, traders, financiers. He's the largest death dealer in the land.
And have you devised a way to rid us of this blight?
A meeting is being arranged at Souk El Salah to discuss an important sale. They say it's the largest deal Tamir has ever made. He'll be distracted with his work. That's when I'll strike.
Your plan seems solid enough. I give you leave to go. Let Al-Mualim's will be done. You may rest here until you are ready.
If you just have a look. I have no interest in your calculations. The numbers change nothing. Your men have failed to fill the order, which means I have failed my client. We need more time. This is the excuse of a lazy or incompetent man. Which are you? Neither.
What I see says otherwise. Now, tell me, what do you intend to do to solve this problem of ours? These weapons are needed now.
I see no solution. The men work day and night, but your client requires so much, and the destination. It is a difficult route.
Would that you could produce weapons with the same skill as you produce excuses.
I have done all I can.
It is not enough.
Then perhaps you ask too much.
too much? I gave you everything. Without me, you would still be charming serpents for coin. All I asked in return was you fill the orders I bring you, and you say I asked too much? You dare disrespect me?
Peace, Tamir. I meant no insult.
Then you should have kept your mouth shut.
No! Stop!
Stop? I'm just getting started.
No! Stop!
You came into my souk, stood before my men, and dared to insult me? You must learn your place!
No. Leave the body. Let this be a lesson to the rest of you. Think twice before you tell me something cannot be done. Now get back to work.
Peace.
You'll pay for this. You and all your kind.
It seems you're the one pays now, my friend. You'll not profit from suffering any longer.
You think me some petty death dealer, suckling at the breast of war? A strange target, don't you think? Why me, when so many others do the same?
You believe yourself different, then?
Oh, but I am. For I serve a far nobler cause than mere profit. Just like my brothers.
Brothers?
Ah, but he thinks I act alone. I am but a piece. A man with a part to play. You'll come to know the others soon enough. They won't take kindly to what you've done.
Good. I look forward to ending their lives as well.
Such pride. It will destroy you, child.